once again, people, welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. So, this time around, we're going to be checking a level called The High Rise, version 1.0. Another level that has version 1.0 in its name. I think, what was it? The level we played 2 levels ago, Hellkeep, had 1.0 in its name. And now we have another level with 1.0 in its name. So, yeah, it seems like a reoccurring issue thing. Why does everyone put their bloody version number in their naming scheme? I have no idea. Anyway, this one was made on October 1st, so yeah, it's kind of fit right into our whole October base, Quake-based level thing. And this one's made by Kevin Shamblers. Yeah, okay. This one will feature 17 deathmatch starts. And yeah, it's basically a deathmatch level. If you want to look around single player, you can, but of course that's about it. Anyway, the interesting thing to note about this level is that it's made with Thread. Yes, that's the Thread editor that's barely used for any levels prior to the release of Aftershock. And yet here it is, made here with MS-DOS edit, which we really don't care about. But yeah, mainly predominantly with Thread. It's going to be a tall level, a tall room, should I say, with 3 levels. To get to each platform, there are 4 water pillars, 1 in each corner. In the middle, there is a big pool. This is for jumping off any of the levels. Basically, it's going to be a fairly basic level, still good for deathmatch, however. It's a small level for Fragfest. Yeah, relatively simple, basic, but 17 deathmatch starts. That sounds rather crazy. But anyway, other than that, he took more time than he would like to make this level. He used it at P90. He did a bunch of different stuff, but yeah, it's a rather small level. Even using QBSP back in 1996, he took about like a minute to basically render this whole thing out. Which, yeah, is pretty quick in Quake terms. So needless to say, don't expect anything too convoluted here. This is going to be a really simple level, I'm assuming. As said, this is his first Quake level. And yeah, that kind of lines up because I've never seen this guy before. He's made Doom levels, but I never uploaded them. So this is basically the first thing he's really uploaded anywhere. His next levels will be better than this, if he ever made another level again. I have no idea. This was just to try things out. It took me a long time to make, because I had no idea what I was doing at first. So, basically, it's blatantly saying it's my first level. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, basically what everyone says for their first level. Please don't judge me harshly, it's my first level. Then they never released another level again, and everyone and their grandmother made a first level. Other than that, that's pretty much it. As said, it was made with Thread, acceptable to distribute the map over the internet, BBS, blah blah blah, bunch of different randomness. You can't include it on a CD-ROM collection of any kind. You saw how that went. We really don't care. There's really, like I said, nothing really out of the ordinary here. At this point, it's almost too predictable in how the stuff we're seeing. So anyway, let's load up the actual level itself here. High Rise. Oh god! Okay, well that was a fun fall. We spun. And apparently a wizardy looking level. Yep, it's very much... You know what this level reminds me a lot of? There was a level with like 2 levels like this on top of a base area. I want to say it was one of the levels made by a guy who made a couple different levels. Oh god, what was the name of that level now? There's so many too many levels, people. That's basically the basis. I want to say it was something involving a tower or something. I know the level by geometry, but yeah, trying to remember the name of it off the top of my head. Yeah. It's the guy who made Challenge of Masters. Whoever did that, he did, maybe it was like Tower of Death or something, I want to say. But yeah, anyway, here's 4 rocket launchers, conveniently in the middle of this pool. Rocket launchers. Because we care. Other than that, there's really not much here. As I said, you can basically drop down here from anywhere and get rocket launcher. And you have these pillars which allow access to the ceiling. As you see, this is how you navigate the level. Okay, let's drop to the ground floor. Get some nail gun ammo. To shoot things with a nail gun. Or grenade launcher ammo to shoot things with a grenade launcher in case you didn't want the nail gun. It's pretty symmetrical, so on each side you're seeing some rockets and a grenade launcher. Rockets and grenade launcher. Yeah, it's very, very tedious. And then on each side is probably a nail gun. We have one nail gun over here. I think we got the one on this side, maybe. Here's another nail gun. And on this side's a fourth nail gun. Yeah, did I say this level is symmetrical? Everything is the freaking same. Yeah, this is really already tiresome, and I just started. Okay, so let's see here. This level is very, very blue. Now, if I can figure out where the water ends and the level begins, I think it is here. Here we are. Okay. This is our first level. You see, there's a super nail gun. Looks like there's a double-barreled shotgun in the middle. And there's a 25 health on one side and some nails. Let me guess, every side's going to be symmetrical with this? Probably. Super nail gun. Here's the nails. Here's the 3 in the middle. Super nail gun in this. Yep, it's going to be the exact same thing on every freaking side. Because why have anything different? Symmetry! Deathmatch! Yeah. This is probably another reason deathmatch levels were made so much. Because they're easier to make than single player levels. You don't have to make anything convoluted, no real complex triggers. Just make a level and then duplicate it all out. Yeah. If you made one half of the level, just duplicate everything and there you go. Okay, this is the second floor. It feels exactly the same as the first floor. As in, I feel like I'm doing the exact same thing. This is ridiculous in my symmetry. I thought it was bad the symmetry before with just having one floor. But no, even the floors are similar now. Like, I bet the third floor is going to be the same as the second, isn't it? It's going to be the exact same thing up there. God, this is going to be annoying. But yeah, let's go to the top. Actually, that's the top up there. But here we are, third floor. If you haven't noticed, it's the exact same thing as I was already kind of saying. Nothing fancy here. Nothing really exciting. We have too much ammo for our own good. Too much stuff for our own good. I'm bored out of my mind. Yeah, this is really tedious to even collect. Yeah. Well, that was 3 floors of nothingness. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay, as you see, the water pools kind of go to nothing at the top. So, it was totally worthless. And then you can drop into the pool. Whee! And here we are, back in the rocket launcher area. Well, I feel like we accomplished nothing. Yeah, this is what happens when you have a symmetrical level. John Romero once said how terrible symmetrical levels are. That you have to have some sort of distinction between each level. Having it, like, at least somewhat different on each side. This is not different in any way. It's the exact same thing, essentially done 4 times for each side. And if you're really not counting the bottom floor, it's the exact same thing 3 times on 3 floors. Yeah. I mean, I guess music? This guy remembered to at least put in music, but yeah. Anything that's actually practical for gameplay terms, this is really tedious. Tedious to check out, tedious to play. Not exactly the best of levels in any mentality. Anyway, I'm really done here. This was a real basic, bare bones one. Just one I really didn't want to have to really bother with too much. So I kind of wanted to just blast it out and get done because it's a symmetrical hellhole. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, and I'll see you all hopefully in something that's actually a single player level. Where in God's name are all the single player levels? Hopefully they're coming up. I'll see you all hopefully there.